Hello. Hi. I'm coming. Let me just put my banner. How are you guys doing? I am back again. Julie Arms on live with you. I promised you guys I was going to talk about Ukraine. So I am back. Just 1 second. Let me hold on. 1 second. Let me just create my banner. I should have done that before coming. I should have done that. Okay, let me give you guys music while I do that. Let me give you this my favorite music while I do that once.
It's Cherry on the beat.
You be the God, you be the God, you be the God when they overdo things. You be the God, you be the God, oh. You are the mighty man of war. You be the God, you be the God, you be the God when they overdo things. You be the God, you be the God, oh. You are the mighty man of war. You be the God, you be the God, you be the God when they overdo things. You be the God, you be the God, oh. You are the mighty man of war. I will praise your name from January to December, and I will worship you for everything you have done. Hey, Baba, now your grace make me see today, not be by my power. Say now you be the God when they bless me overdose. Oh. If it not be you, now where I go day, enemy for use me they play. But by your grace you make my life so beautiful. And I will praise your name for January to December. Oh. I will worship you forever and ever. You be the God, you be the God, you be the God when they overdo things. You be the God, you be the God, oh. You are the mighty man of war. You be the God, you be the God, you be the God when they overdo things. You be the God, you be the God, oh. You are the mighty man of war. You be the God, you be the God, you be the God when they overdo things. You be the God, you be the God, oh. You are the mighty man of war. Habulo, 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 senobla. Ojenoto hama. I will praise your name, oh. Nirele Jesu, ekwe pumere, kwere. Nirele.
Hello guys, I hope you enjoyed that music. I hope you did. Yo. So like I said, Ukraine is under attack. Ukraine is under attack from Russia. So let me see. Why is Ukraine under attack from Russia? That is, let me open my comment section. Hi, Gushes. Hi, Faye. Thank you for coming live with me. God bless you. I appreciate you guys. Kitty's Place. How you doing? Right. So why did Putin attack Russia? And why did Putin attack Ukraine? Why is Ukraine under attack from Putin? That is what we'll be looking at today. Just 1 second, please. Somebody sent me a message. Let me just see. So I'm going to be talking about the reason why Putin is attacking Ukraine. Is because Ukraine wants to join NATO, and Russia don't want Ukraine to join NATO. Is having insecurity conflicts. Is having insecurity complex that if Ukraine join NATO, NATO will be using Ukraine to attack him. That is why he's attacking Ukraine. So Putin doesn't like the social and political direction that Ukraine is taking. Putin doesn't like it. Ukraine is becoming so independent on its own. Russia don't want that. Russia wants a pro-Ukraine, not a pro-European, not a pro-NATO, because Ukraine is dancing towards the direction of NATO. Russia don't want that. Like I said, that is bothering him. That was why he replaced He wanted to replace the president that was there. Sorry, he wants to replace the president that is there right now. Russia wants a man that will be pro-Russian. He wants a government that will be pro-Russia, that will be supporting Russia, not the one that will be pro-NATO. Okay? So you guys should just get that straight. That is the only reason he's attacking Ukraine. Ukraine hasn't done anything wrong. Putin still has this idea of a powerful, united Russian. He wants this former old Soviet Union. You remember the Soviet Union, this USSR comprises of all these countries that have broken away, they have gotten their independence. We are talking about, like I said before in my other video, Latvia, the Ukraine that you are seeing today, Poland, Belarus. He wants them back to be part of Russia so that Russia will be great again. That is his desire. That is his wish. Kuma, thank you for coming live. James, thank you for coming live with me. That is his desire. So he wants the old Soviet Union back. But he has forgotten. Gone are those days. We are no longer in those days. Ukraine is a Soviet Union on its own. Is a country of its own. So I don't know why you want to bring these people to take side with you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Kuma. He wants Ukraine not to join NATO. Like German Chancellor said, the German Chancellor of Germany called it Putin's war. He called it Putin's war. And I understand the way NATO is like their hands are tied right now. They can't even go into the war. Really pretty. Thanks for being live with me. Thank you very much. NATO hands are tied right now because Ukraine have not joined NATO. So they cannot fully come to support Ukraine. They cannot fully bodily join the fight because Ukraine is not a member of NATO country. If Ukraine have joined NATO, then NATO would have pulled its weight. But right now, NATO can't really pull this weight. But at the same time, they are sending troops to Ukraine. Happy weekend. Thank you. Thank you, Ritley Pretty. God bless you. So when he came into power, he dispowered every opposition person that will speak against Putin. Putin disbanded them. All the opposition powerhouse, he made sure he destroyed them. Russia and Crimea has been attacking Ukraine bit by bit. Russia has been taking Ukraine bit by bit. First, it was Crimea. Now, is what? He's attacking Ukraine seriously. When he took Crimea, what did NATO did? They disbanded him from G8. They gave him strong sanction. But it's like these sanctions are not having effect on the Putin. Putin is on a die or do mission. What he is doing is not even for the benefit of the Russians. If you go to the streets of Russians and ask the citizens, they don't even want this fight. That is why Germans are calling it Putin's war. It's Putin's war. The only country that is supporting Putin in this nonsense that Putin is doing is China. And why China is supporting them is solely because China will also do what Russia is doing today. If Russia gets away with what he's doing, I bet you people, China will attack Taiwan. That will be the next move for China. So China is just sitting down there watching what is going on. How is Russia going to pay for what they did? Because Ukraine is a Soviet Union on their own. They are country, they are state of their own. They have gained their independence. They are not supposed to be under Russia. But Russia is bending their knees. And I thank the president of Ukraine who is stubbornly standing and saying, I will fight to the end. Ukraine is like a baby. It's like a new babe before Russia. But yet, I love this confidence about them. In Russia, people are going about their daily lives. going about their daily lives as if there is no problem. But in Ukraine, people are hiding. People are in hiding. They are hiding under the subway. They are using metro underground as their living base right now. Church is housing a lot of people, a lot of children. People are fleeing from Ukraine. There are holdups on highway. Yes. Mano said, EU said that they will, let me pee. EU said that they will back Ukraine if Russia will attack on Ukraine. Now, when Russia have attacked and have almost invaded Ukraine, instead of backing up EU and USA, moved back, left Ukraine alone. That is one part I don't even understand about European Union and America. All they do is mouth to mouth, west, west, no action. And Putin knows them that they are west mounting and no action. America is like America don't want to support Ukraine right now. They don't want to bring their ammunition so that China will not see their recent ammunition and go and copy. You know, China is very good at copying. China will not spend money to invent. They will rather wait for you to spend money to create your own, spend money on scientists, spend money on investigation, then China will not come and steal. That is what China is good at. So China even wants America to come to join this war so that they will see the airplane America is using. Then they will go and copy. So Biden is a weak president. Honestly, Biden is a weak president. I don't know why he's just was. One thing about all these countries I've come to realize, your fight is your own fight. They don't want to take this fight as their fight. They are leaving Ukraine to fight their own fight. European Union is leaving Ukraine to fight their fights. But one thing they don't know, European Union, Americans, what you don't know is that if Russia succeed in taking Ukraine, Russia is not going to end there. That is just the stepping stone. They will move down to Poland. They will move down to Belarus. They will take all over these Soviet country that have broken these countries that have broken away from Soviet Union. They will take them back and become the stronger Soviet Union they were. And when they are strong, they will come for America. They will come for European countries. That is what they don't know. And also, China will take over Taiwan, and China will be strong again. Russia will be strong again. European Union will be weak, and America will be weaker. That is what they don't know. This fight you think is Ukraine's fight is not just only Ukraine's fight. The fight is going to come over to you. The fight is going to come over to you because I really don't like the way they are leaving Ukraine all alone. Putin started this operation in 2014. In 2014, people of Ukraine reflected that they didn't want to be part of Russia. They came out, they protested. People died. I think I wrote the number of people that died. People died. 13,000 people died in Ukraine. They came out, they protested, and their president, who is a pro-Russian, he ran away to Russia. And Russia has not been happy since then. Russia has been finding a way to deal with Ukraine and deal with this present government, whom is not pro-Russian. So Russia has vowed to deal with Ukraine. Since that 2014, they have been looking for a way to get back to Ukraine. That is this fight you are seeing. Ukraine has not done anything to deserve this war. And a lot of countries have stood up. People in Mexico are crying out for justice for Ukraine. People in America, they are carrying placards for Ukraine. A lot of people are coming out crying. Even in Hong Kong, people carried placards. In South Korea, people carried placards. Ukrainians that are there, they are praying for peace. So NATO, European Union, if they don't want to come out as NATO, they should come out as European Union and fight for Ukraine and stood for Ukraine. But all the same thing, sorry, I read what, I jotted down something. NATO deployed response troop force. And I don't know what they mean by they deployed Russian troop force. They deployed response troop force. What does that mean? Are they going to fight, or and they are deploying these people to Poland? The fight is not in Poland, the fight is in Ukraine. Why are you deploying forces to Poland instead of Ukraine? They don't want to take fight on their own. Germany is saying they are not going to send soldier, rather they will send ammunition. America is saying they are not going to send soldier, rather they will give order that countries that bought their ammunition, they are allowed to sell the weapons to Ukraine. What the hell is that? Are you making business? Are you trying to make business out of this war? I know business, war is business, but Ukraine right now, you shouldn't be thinking about business. You should be thinking of how to save Ukraine, because when if Russia is able to take Ukraine, then they are going to go for other more countries, and they are going to get stronger. And when they are strong, they are going to come for you, America. This war that you don't want to get involved, they are going to bring the war over to you. How can Putin do this? Ukraine is a baby to where Russia is, and you are attacking this country because you are more powerful. What is the meaning of this? What is democracy all about? What is democracy all about? And you are just giving sanction upon sanction. Sanction is not going to solve anything. You are giving a lighter sanction. Give a stronger sanction. Sanction them economically. All their banks internationally should be closed. Their SWIFT transaction should be closed. Nobody should be able to do transaction internationally from Russia and outside Russia, inside Russia. Anything that has to do with Russia, shut down. That is how you cripple economy. Not this little sanction you are giving them. Not this little sanction. Let me see what I jotted down. So Russia instigated the fight in Donbass, which led to the shutdown of Malaysia airplane. We remember that in 2014. Hi, Voda, thanks very much for coming alive with me. Watching from USA. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. You understand? So Russia was the one who initiated that fight in 2014. And they shot Malaysian passengers' airline down. When they investigated, they said the missile came from Russia, and Russia was denying it. Till today, they are still denying it. We know Russia. Russia can never tell you the truth. All they do is deny and lie and lie and lie. That is what they are good at. They are good for lying. They are good for lying, and everybody knows them for that. 300 people lost their life 2014 in that Malaysian airline when Russia instigated that fight in Donbass. But today, they have taken hold of Donbass, and European Union sat down there. They are watching them to do this. They have taken Donbass. As I'm talking to you now, Russian military men are the one controlling Donbass, and they have taken 7 military bases from Ukraine. They are even taking the fight to Kiev. They are going to the capital. They want to overthrow the government. That is what Russia wants. He wants to overthrow the government so that he will put a government of his own choice that will be pro-Russia, that will be doing whatever Putin tells them. He has given a premier that he controlled. He has given them Russian passport. Donbass, some parts of Donbass, they are using Russian passport, and they are Ukrainians. You see what Russia is doing? You are just eating away Ukraine step by step, and European Union is looking at them. In November 2021, Moscow sent thousands of troops and tanks to the border of Ukraine. America, they complained. He lied. He said he put them back. He never put them back. Analyst was always talking, saying that the trucks they are still there. Russia kept on lying. They kept on lying. They kept on lying. They kept on lying. Honestly, it's a miserable situation for Ukraine. My heart bleeds for Ukraine right now. Putin has been president for only God knows how long. I think about 20 years, if I'm not mistaken. For how long he wants to be in power. So he wants his legacy. Now that he's going, he wants his legacy that he was the one that was able to unite all the breakaway country from Soviet Union, that he was able to unite them again. He wants Russia to be strong again. He's just on a safe mission. The Russian people doesn't want what he's doing. Any opposition who rise against Russia, Putin, he silenced them. He silenced them. Don't forget that he was an intelligence officer. So he's still using that intelligence instinct on him, thinking everybody around you is your enemy. That is why Putin is doing this. All Russian opposition members, they now live in fear in Russia. They can't even talk anymore. They can't talk anymore. They can't open their mouth to speak anymore. When you speak, he imprison you, or he beheads you, or he kills you in broad daylight. That is what Putin does to his opposition party. Mitchak was invaded. What is his name? I wrote the name somewhere. Kodas Kofi. He was tried so many times and eventually exiled. He was exiled. He was sent out of Russia. He was forced. He was tried and sent on exile. He left. They forced him out. Boris Joseph was murdered in the streets of Russia. These are opposition party that stood up against him. Alex Giovanni was poisoned and he was saved by German doctors and eventually went back to Russia. As I'm talking to you today, he's in prison. Eventually, when his terms is over, when he comes out, they will try him for something else. So any opposition party that rises up against Putin, he finds one way or the other to eliminate them, just like China is doing, just like North Korea is doing. They do not practice democracy in China. In Russia. That is why you see Putin. He keeps on ruling as if he's the only person in China, in Russia. Why do I keep talking about China? I'm not talking about China. I'm talking about Russia. But China keeps coming to my mouth because they are like 5 and 6. Whatever China is doing, Russia is doing. Russia is copying from China. China have been oppressing India, have been oppressing Hong Kong, have been oppressing Taiwan. So that is what Russia wants to do as well. Manon, he said Putin is a warmonger. If even in the era 21st century, if he initiated a full-fledged war just because your neighbor joins or is joined a union, it means you are being a dictator. Boycott Russia in UNO. Honestly, you are right. He's a dictator. Let me read you some of the slogans. I think I wrote down some of the slogans. People are shouting. These are some of the slogans in America. Americans rally in the streets of America against Russia. Invasion of Ukraine, shouting no to the imperialist war. Ban Russia from SWIFT. That is what I'm saying. They should ban Russia from using SWIFT. Cripple their economy. Not this little sanction European Union is giving them. Ban Russia from SWIFT. Democracies versus dictatorship. You want to force people on your dictatorship on people, on a Soviet country, on a country that is on its own. People are saying pray for Ukraine in Brazil. In South Korean, people are praying for peace for Ukraine. In Australia, all of them are shouting, stop Putin now, stop Putin now. China is the only one that is supporting them. China is the only country that is supporting Russia, supporting Putin for this evil act that Putin is doing. A lot of people have died in Ukraine. 150-something people have died. He's not just attacking military base. He's even attacking civilians where people lived. People slept in the nights. They were being woken with attacks on them. So European Union, America, you guys should stop Putin. Now, you should put a stop to what Putin is doing. Putin is going, only God knows what he wants. I think it's just this self-ego that this is what he wants to achieve. As long as he's still the president of Russia, before he dies, he wants the Soviet Union to come back together. He wants this former Soviet Union, this former USSR, he wants it back so that Russia will be strong again. Russia will be the #1 world power, not America as we see today. And China is just sitting down there, clapping his hand for China to go forward, for Russia to go forward, backing Russia because that is what he is also into. As soon as Russia is able to take Ukraine, China will bounce on Taiwan. China has been oppressing China has been oppressing Taiwan for a long time. He wants to take over Taiwan by force. So European Union, wake up, wake up. Let's put a stop to this madness of Putin. Let's put a stop to it. You guys are looking at it. That was how you were looking. The world was watching Adolf Hitler with his madness going about. And they thought it was just their war. Eventually, it got to your domot. So this war that you are calling Putin's war today, German Chancellor referred to it as Putin's war. European Union, you think it's just Russia that is attacking Ukraine. It's not just going to be Ukraine. He's coming for you as well. European Union, sit up. Put a stop to this madness. Put a stop to what Putin is doing. We are in the 21st century for crying out aloud. For crying out aloud. Let's stand up against injustice. American president should try and do something. Honestly, Biden is too weak. Biden is too weak. That is why I like George Bush in a way. If it's George Bush now, he would have taken action. Biden is just like Obama. West, no action. Obama said if Syrian attack, that will be the red line. If Syria uses gas, it will be the red line. Syria cross red line, nothing happen. Whether a black line it go come cross before something will happen, we don't know. Just mouth, no action. No action. No action. We want to see action. European Union, NATO, America. We want to see action. The French president is calling also. But left for is not alone. He cannot do it alone. Macron cannot do it alone. I know this German chancellor just entered. I know it's difficult for him. Everybody is just trying to back away because of their own opposition party at home. Biden doesn't want to come out fully because opposition party they will use that as a yardstick to begin to attack his party. The same thing, this new chancellor in Germany don't want to come out because if he come out, opposition party will use that as a yardstick to attack him. So everybody, they save his head. But this is not the time of saving head. You have to put a stop to Putin's madness. Innocent people are dying. Germany is saying the European Union is open to take refugees. You don't need to take refugees. You have to stop the war so that refugees will not come. It is not taking refugees is not the solution. Taking refugees is not the solution. You were there. He took Crimea. You did nothing. Now it's Donbass. He has taken Donbass. He has taken Donbass. It is Russian military men that is in Donbass. Donbass is a Ukrainian land. And right now, as I'm talking to you, it is Russian military men that are there controlling Donbass. He has taken Donbass. He has taken Crimea. He's moving towards the capital. He's moving towards the capital. There is fights going on in the capital right now as I speak to you in Kiev. So how he is looking for is for him to just capture the president. Then it's over. Once he takes the president, he either imprisoned the president or he murdered him in broad daylight. Nothing will happen. He has been doing it. And he will put a man that he can control there. Finish. A man that will tell you they will not join NATO. A man that they will tell you they want to go back to Soviet Union. They want to join Russian again. That is who he wants there. You remember the former president that was there? He was always dancing to Russia until there was a revolution. The people stood up for their rights. They came to their Independence Square. They fought. A lot of people died. A lot of people died in that fight. And eventually, the man ran. The president ran away to Russia. And now, Russia wants to put his own person there again. History is repeating itself again. James said Russia is advertising their weapons. Really? Russia is advertising their weapons. Russia has modern weapons and they are trying to sell them to the world. Really? Really? So that is what this fight is all about. That is what this fight is all about. You want to sell your weapon, sell your weapon. North Korea that is always looking for a fight, go and sell your weapon to North Korea so that they can use it to fight. Go and sell your weapon in Syria. Go and say you instigated the fight in Syria so you could sell your weapon. Is that one not enough? You have destroyed Syria. Now it was Russia that made this Syria president to destroy Syria. Syria is completely destroyed. I don't know whether Syria will be able to build Syria. Now you are moving to Ukraine. Now you are moving to Ukraine. That is why they call it your war. That is why they call it your war. Why are you causing problem all over the place? You are advertising your weapons, really? Really? Because of weapon, you are killing innocent soul? You don't have power. Why didn't you attack America? Why didn't you go and attack China? Attack Iran? Attack whoever is strong like you? Ukraine is a small country compared to you. Attack your mates. If somebody want pick fight, you pick fight with your mates. You don't pick fight with somebody you can beat. You don't pick fight with somebody who doesn't even want to fight you. Shame on you, Putin. Shame on you, Putin. Even the people in Russia, they can't even say nothing. They don't want this war. Who wants to live? Who wants to go through living a war again? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Shame on you, Putin. Shame on you, Putin. European Union, please, America, put a stop to this madness. Put a stop to this madness. Stop Putin. Stop Putin. Stop Putin. Putin has to be stopped. Putin has to be stopped. He needs to be stopped. Not because you want to sell your weapons, you want to shine. You will be invading innocent country. Honestly. Okay, guys, I don't want this video to be too long. I'm preparing to go to work now. I promised to talk about Russia and Ukraine. So that was why I came out. And I thank every one of you who came out to support me. Please like my video, and share this video. Share this video. We should all please pray for Ukraine. Pray for Ukraine that American, European Union, and NETO, they should all come to the aid of Ukraine. It's not just West. We need action. Back your West with action. Sanction alone will not stop Putin. Putin is on a mission. Putin is on a mission, and sanction will not stop Putin. So please, Biden, wake up. Sit up, Biden. Biden, sit up. Oh, we are begging you to sit up. Back your West with action. Back your West with action. Don't say you will not send troops. Please send troops. Please send troops. Germany, please send troops. Send troops. Send troops to Ukraine to fight this fight. Russia is too big. Ukraine cannot fight this fight alone. If you don't join on this fight, by tomorrow, the president of Ukraine will be captured and it is over. It is gone. Okay, yes, okay. Putin has been in the office since 2012. 20 years. Exactly. 20 years in power. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? It is enough. Hi, good evening, blessed mommy. Good evening. How are you? How are you doing? It is enough. 20 years in power. You want to die in power. That is why he wants his legacy, that he was the one that was able to unite the Soviet Union again. Kuma said what? Let me read what he said. Is there any way Nigeria can affect Russian economy? My brother, there is no way. Nigeria is not importing anything to Russia. There is not. The president is just making mad. Nigerian president is just making mad. Nigeria cannot impart any economic sanction on Russia. There is nothing Nigeria can do. If we are looking for support for Ukraine, not be Nigeria beg. Except maybe Ukraine needs manpower. Then they will come and take. They will come and collect people, manpower from Nigeria. Nigeria can supply soldiers, of course. What am I talking about? Nigeria can supply soldiers. Come on. Nigeria can supply soldiers, but economic sanction, no. Economic sanction, no, they cannot. Economic sanction, they cannot. Mommy Wisdom, God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you for coming live with me. God bless you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh, let's say you come late. I was just about rounding up. So let's pray for Ukraine. Let's pray for Ukraine, because Ukraine, they are babies to where Russia is. Russia has modern weapon. Russia has modern weapon, but Ukraine is just a tiny country compared to Russian. Compared to Russian. Compared to Russian. Like James said, he said Russian is showing off. Russian has modern weapons that they are trying to sell. That is not fair. That is not fair, because you want to sell your weapon. When there is war in other country, you can sell your weapon. You don't need to come and be killing innocent people in Ukraine because you want to sell your weapon, because you want to shine. Why didn't you use the weapon on your own citizen since you have gone gaga? Somebody needs to stand up to stop Putin. Let's the world put a stop to Putin's madness. The world should not fold his hand and watch Putin slaughter innocent people away. The world should not just stand by and watch. If Putin gets away with this, I bet you Russia will do it to Taiwan. Russia will do it to Taiwan, I bet you. Russia will do it to Hong Kong, I bet you. If they do not put a stop to this madness of Putin, it will turn to something else. It will turn to something else. Thank you, guys. Please like my video. Like my video. I can't see any like. Are you guys liking the video? Please click the like. Click the like. Let me see the like button being clicked. Click the like button. Please click the like button. Share my video. Share my video. Please share it. Let people pray for Ukraine. Let people pray for the world leaders to come together and support Ukraine. Ukraine needs all the support they can get right now, not just words of mouth. They need action as well. They need action as well. Americans should begin to back up their words with action. Biden, you are too weak. Russia and Ukraine both have very less population. They should not lose more population. Yeah. Russia has a lot of population. It is Ukraine who doesn't have a lot of population. Russian have population. It is Ukraine. Ukraine is a very small country compared to Russia. Ukraine's population is less. And Ukraine, they are very peaceful citizens. They do not ask for trouble. You are just taking their country bit by bit. What is the meaning of this? The world leaders should please come together and put a stop to this madness. Put a stop to this madness. Okay, guys, please like my video and share my video. Thank you guys for coming out to support me. I really appreciate you. I appreciate everyone that have come to support me. Please click the like button, and share my video. Thank you, guys. I will see you guys on my next video. I love everyone that have come to support me. I do not take your time for granted. I know it's not easy. Everybody is busy, but the little time you have, you still use it to come and watch my video. Thank you, guys. I still remain your girl, Julie. See you guys on my next video. Bye for now. Bye. Bye-bye.